Start, bro.
Start.
St-
Is it started?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't get your notification yet. Huh. Types of types of road?
Huh?
Hmm?
What was the topic, bro?
Uh, traffic rules? No traffic rules. मतलब क्या कह सकते हैं उसको? Rules for the traveling, something like that. या फिर मतलब हाँ, okay, that's okay. So first introduce about the stream.
So, hello everyone. We are back after so long time. So today we will talk about the topic was the topic is about roads. Means when we traveling in roads. So what the uh, what is the actual experience when we travel? So that's this this is we will talk today. Me and Saurabh.
Hmm. Okay, Yogesh. So Yogesh, I have some questions. Actually, recently I have traveled for 200 250 kilometers approximately,
Hmm.
almost 500 kilometer you can say, from go and come back.
Yeah.
So almost I traveled 500 kilometers. So I I drive my bike on the some highways, on some of the local roads,
Okay.
the one way road, two-way road.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
know? So
Yeah.
I drive my bike in every aspect of the roads.
Okay.
So I found some common things, like noticeable things I noticed over there. So I just uh, curious to know exact meaning of the symbols which was frequently was coming in front of me while driving.
Okay.
So firstly, I would like to start with uh, when okay. Firstly, I would like to ask what is the difference between the highways.
Hmm.
You know, highways how मतलब what kind of road we can said as highways,
Hmm.
because in Google Map I when I was mapping
Hmm. Hmm.
was uh, locate navigating the location. So
Hmm.
there Google Map is just showing National Highway 293, National Highway 70.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes like there's a National Highway 70 I remembered so far. So National Highway 70 was a two one-way road. Like
Okay. One.
uh, there are four lane roads over there.
Oh.
Okay,
Hmm.
that was the National Highway 70. And in the same way, there's one more National Highway 273, I guess, remember.
Hmm.
So in that was the only road where the vehicle, that was a two-way road. Like
Hmm.
vehicles are going and
Come.
coming,
Yeah.
something like that. And it is just a uh, two-lane road. It's
Two-lane.
two lane in a single road, and the vehicle is going and coming.
Hmm.
So they are also referring these type of road as highway. So I just little bit confused what actually mean by highways.
Okay. If in last you said Two-way road means uh, both lane is on one side. It means we have
Huh.
not a barrier
That
in middle.
we National Highway 70 had a barrier in
Yes,
between, and
yes, yes.
there were two road which was separated by a barrier, and every
Hmm.
road has two lane.
Every road in national highway
Mm. In National Highway 70.
70. Yeah.
But also, on the other hand, I'm talking about the National Highway 270. So
Hmm.
that was that was the only one road having two lane where vehicles are coming and going.
And it was also a highway,
They are referring like Google saying like that. Google Map, National
but in,
Highway.
but in my point of view, if we are using this type of road, if we have only one road and we have two lanes, so we can't say this is a highway. Maybe I think because is this type of a local road, or you can say service road.
No, no, no. But that was not a service road, na. It was just like Mysore to Bangalore road. It is connected with that road only.
But if we are traveling on highway road, so on highway the speed is fast, not slow. If we will
Hmm.
travel, so this is a risky if we are
Ah,
using
matlab
this type of road.
that road was quite enough large. Was a quite large road actually. You- Like the only thing were missing from there is just a barrier.
Barrier. Okay.
But the length, the width of the road was equal to the same as the highway.
Okay, maybe I it can be they make like highway. Maybe
Hmm.
maybe they have not enough space, or maybe I don't. I think.
They are just matlab, although as you are saying when we are running on the driving on the highway, so the speed will be much uh, bigger than
Yeah. We
but
we have a limit set on highway type. If we are we are driving on highway roads, so we have a proper limit, speed limit.
hmm, yeah.
What on
So what is the actual definition for
of which
highways?
highways?
Hmm? Hmm.
Highways. Highway. I think a highway is for long traveling. Hmm.
Hmm.
If if we travel, if we change, highway is made for maybe change to cities, city to city. If we change city, means highway is made
Okay.
for long distance, long traveling. We can't change suddenly or early means we can't U-turn. We can't take U-turn early in
Hmm.
highway road.
Hmm.
We have to travel straight. It's means so long. If we
Hmm. Hmm.
if we if if in this situation if we cities is coming, then we have uh give they give a cut for a change
Hmm.
to city one to another. If we are using highways road,
Hmm.
maybe this is, or we have also types of highway, national highway or national highway, another, or we can say also highway,
Express. Uh, there's one more express way.
express highway, yeah, expressway, yes. But I know
So,
the national highway, maybe it's for only for, it's very big and it's for state change. If we want
mhm,
state to state, so maybe
mhm,
in this situation, we have to use national highway.
mhm.
or if we are traveling under 100 or 150 kilometer, in this situation we have highway road,
Hmm.
or I know I I don't know proper expressway means. I know this is a types of highway, expressway, but I don't
Hmm.
know what the proper work for of expressway.
Okay. I think one point I found very good from your side that highway is meant for the long distance traveling.
Hmm,
Like if you want to travel from one city to another city,
hmm,
like one highway will be uh, merging
hmm.
two city,
Ah,
है ना?
yes, yes. Hmm,
So we can say something like that. So मतलब वही kind of I was thinking something like that, like can we differentiate highways between the
hmm,
number of lanes we have in the road, we number of road we have. So if we have only one road, so can we refer
hmm,
it as a highway or not? So I
hmm,
was
hmm,
just thinking in this way,
hmm,
and in the and on the other hand, the expressway, that was also one of my question.
hmm,
Like when we there are some highways where
hmm.
two-wheelers are not allowed.
Ah, yes.
So
Maybe
but why
on national highway we are not allowed with bike.
two-wheelers?
Ah,
Why but why?
maybe this is for only this is made for long, very long distance. Okay.
Hmm.
Or when all cars going very speedy,
Hmm.
in very speed. So maybe
Okay.
that's why for accident purpose we
Hmm.
can't use travel right or two-wheeler vehicle on
Okay.
national highway.
You are right. Like two-wheeler bike, it is not good to drive the bike
Hmm.
more than 100 speed. That
Hmm.
is
Hmm.
safe. That's why maybe they don't allow. And on the
Yeah.
other hand, if we have in that highway, there's no way back, or there's no
Ah,
rest
yeah.
point. There's no rest point because मतलब a biker need always the rest in between, like after
Hmm.
1 hour or half an hour.
Yeah, yeah.
But four-wheeler they can easily travel.
Ah, they can easily. Yeah.
You know this much.
Yeah.
So okay, so expressway.
Hmm.
Ah, one more thing. I was just watching one video where
Hmm.
that person saying like if we have Malay expressway is something like we don't have escape. If you are on an expressway, we don't have any escape
Hmm.
till 50 kilometer or something like that.
Yeah.
We can't escape. If we have entered into the expressway, we can't escape. We can't U-turn. You know, you have to travel till 15
Minimum
kilometers
50 kilometers.
minimum. Uh,
50 or 15?
I don't remember actually.
Oh,
Uh, and in this, so that is the one thing about the expressway. But exact, I don't know. Also, exact figure.
yeah.
These are the things. So, that is national highway. That was one of the highway. So we
Ah,
can
yes.
see the definition could be the highways merge two cities,
Yeah,
or two
multiplicity.
states.
State.
If we want to travel along, so we should drive bike on the highway.
Bike?
car. We have bike,
Okay,
so
okay. Okay, got it. Yeah.
uh, okay. And the next question is that uh, I noticed one thing when I was coming towards my house.
Hmm.
So in between, in after 2, 3, or 5 kilometer approx,
Hmm.
we had a U-turn. है ना?
5 kilometer after five.
Every 5 kilometer, we had a U-turn on that highway.
Hmm.
So before that U-turn is about to come,
Hmm.
they have they have printed something strips over there. है ना? That there maybe there are 5 strips or
Hmm.
more than 5 strips over there. So I just
Hmm.
uh, assuming there are 5 strips they have printed over there, and after
Hmm.
that again they have printed 5 strips,
Hmm.
5 strips or maybe less than five,
Hmm.
and after that I found there is a U-turn. So
U-turn.
I noticed this thing every matlab, whenever the U-turn is about to come
Hmm.
was about to come. So I firstly I went through the those strips, and just after that I get the U-turn.
Okay.
So we can say that that is the those strips are the indication for like U-turn is there just a few meters ago. Uh, hmm?
If you that you are talking about strips, where did you find? On roads or
On
by
the
a board
on the roads.
on the roads?
Uh,
That was in center or corner.
Complete road. Like this is
Oh,
the road.
complete
They
road.
have
Okay,
complete
okay,
road.
okay, okay, okay.
Like that. You must show that.
Yeah. So it was means you are talking about five steps. Yeah, maybe it's. But if we are taking U-turn, yeah, it can
No,
be.
it's
And
it is the talk about highways. Because they can't give the U-turn easily, no?
so that you are talking about U-turn. So
Mm.
if we are taking U-turn, so were why why means why we have to take U-turn on there?
Why we have to take U-turn?
Uh,
Matlab,
means
someone
what's the work of a U-turn where we have if we wanna back, that's why it's
mm,
available U-turn, or we have to change a highway to normal road. So that's why adding a U-turn there.
no, actually, these are the two roads. We in between there's a barrier. There was a
Hmm.
barrier, and they have give the space to if someone change the road,
Only
if
for someone change the road. If we want change the road,
want
so we can.
want to change the road or wants to take the U-turn, so they have giving the separation in between the barrier.
Okay. So maybe the strip was for only for U-turn. After strip,
uh,
when come U-turn,
Sorry.
after strip sign,
Hmm.
when come U-turn. Means how many
uh,
times? How much time?
every time I notice
Means
this thing every
what's the
time.
gap? What's the gap between strip and U-turn?
Okay. Around 50 to 100 kilometer, oh sorry, meters.
Meters. Okay, okay.
Just 50 to 100
Also,
meters.
yeah, you notice. I didn't notice. But if you notice, so maybe it's only for U-turn. But maybe they can uh, sign like. U-turn means if they want what the excuse.
Or it could be the sign to slow up
Ah,
your
yeah,
speed.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm just
there's a
thinking.
U-turn, or there's a separation, so maybe peoples are changing the road, crossing the road, or
Yeah,
maybe. So please slow up your speed, and then
yeah.
after
Take
fasten
it.
up.
Mm-hmm. But
So
if they want uh, minimize our speed or slow speed, so they
they
can
should be
add a breaker,
brake.
light breaker.
But on highway,
Ah,
breaker
yeah,
won't be suitable to give.
yeah. It's very irritating if we are using highway
Not irritating,
coming break.
accident chance will be increased
Hmm. Yeah.
in, especially in the night. If someone is traveling and suddenly a breaker came in, and
Hmm.
so the chance
Yeah.
accident will be increased. So maybe that's why. Okay, there's a possibility someone could change the road, so you should slow up
Hmm.
your speed. So that could be
Hmm.
the sign, one of sign. Maybe,
Yeah.
who knows? And other than this, hmm, well, I know the zebra crossing. I know
Zebra crossing.
zebra crossing. You know,
I heard about, but I don't know.
zebra crossing is something uh, where if the foot walkers, if the
Hmm.
walkers want
Hmm.
to change cross the road, so
Hmm.
they use the zebra crossing. Zebra crossing is just meant for the walkers.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Zebra crossing have
And
also a sign.
huh,
You know? Yeah.
do you want to see?
You can. You can.
Let me share the screen. अरे यार, zebra crossing sign. This sign,
Hmm.
this particular sign,
Yeah. Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and it is always,
It's it,
you.
it's only for
Hmm?
made for walkers. If we want cross
Huh?
road,
Huh?
oh, oh, it's very normal for every road maybe. Huh?
Huh?
But I think that in in my mind already said that if we are using bike or any vehicles, so we have to back from this sign
Huh?
only
You
for.
should, stop your bike before, just before the sign, because if someone who who is walking, so he would able to change the road using that space. Well, that space is just occupied, well, reserved for the walkers only. So
But maybe walkers not to go on that mm, sign.
nee,
Understand?
they should go. They should walk on that sign.
No, bro.
They should work. They don't. That is another point.
They
But
go in middle.
look, you can see Indians thing.
Uh, very forward.
Hmm.
Because if we they go on shine, they have to a little bit struggle. They have to uh, means first we have to uh, climb on a footpath, you can say,
Hmm.
or barrier. If we are using this, or if we are moving on this sign, so we have to uh, cross a path, barrier.
Hmm.
Understand?
Hmm.
Or if we are not using this, and so we can go straight without any uh, obstacle in between road.
Okay, get your point.
Hmm.
But वही ना कि if if one only want to change one road,
Hmm.
not two road, so at that time it is
Ah, yeah,
at that time we can use. But matlab that is the rule. That is the basic rule. I heard about this rule in my childhood.
hmm. Hmm.
So it's a rule कि if we proper follow the traffic rules, so
Hmm.
there's a zebra crossing which is meant for the walkers,
Hmm.
and every what should we say like every vehicle should be stopped just before that sign so that
Hmm. Hmm.
walker can walker can change the road meanwhile,
Hmm.
and just after that like every walker has changed the road, crossed the
Hmm.
road, so after that they can continue their journey.
Hmm.
So in
Yeah.
this way matlab, this is the traffic rules what exactly they said.
Hmm.
But in India it doesn't follows
Yeah.
as it should, but
Hmm.
in other countries which is very restricted to traffic, so they are using still, like in Japan.
Hmm.
If you
Yeah.
if you ever watch the Japan videos,
Hmm.
vlog videos, so you can easily check. They are very disciplined
Yeah.
regarding their traffics and all. Like if
Yeah.
one more thing, one question again arises in my mind. Ki
What
we
is
have
this?
in our road we can have multiple lanes. So one lane is just मतलब beside to the uh, वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको बीच में separation, road
Hmm.
separation or
Hmm.
barrier you can say, and
Hmm.
another is left side,
Hmm.
just behind that another lane.
Hmm.
So is there any speed limit if you want, if I want to, if I am driving my vehicle in between 80 to 100 speed,
Hmm.
so which lane I should drive my bike, my vehicle?
Okay. So you are. Can you explain again your means? Can you explain roadside means one lane or two lane? I didn't get. Sorry, talking that.
मतलब I am driving
Hmm.
on the highway,
On
high
highway.
on highway, and
Hmm.
highway has two road.
Highway have we.
We have two roads on that highway,
Uh,
having a barrier in between.
hmm.
Okay, and every
Hmm.
road
Hmm.
has two lane,
Every we have two roads, and also we have one roads with two lane. Yeah,
two lane, or
with barrier.
let's take the example of three lane. We have three lane road also.
Three lane. Okay. Okay.
So like we are running like this, and we
Mm-hmm.
have one, two, three.
Hmm.
So is there any speed limit? Like I
No,
just observed this thing, like the slower vehicle drive on the left, the first lane, like the left one,
Yeah.
and if we have more speed than the
Mm-hmm.
usual, so they drive in the in between, and the car and all which has very high speed, so they always drive on the last lane. So this is I noticed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I also notice in Noida. If you go in Noida side to Akshardham or
Hmm.
Vaikalika, you also notice we have two lanes. So in this situation, I think it's not depend on speed. Maybe it's for come to again distance. If we are using, suppose you are using from middle. If we are using from middle, so you are using first lane. Okay, that is coming in center. We have
Hmm.
first lane. So this is for long distance. We can't change or take U-turn easily or early in this. Or can't we can't use also our two-wheeler vehicles in that road. I am talking about Noida. If we have to change or go another place, if you have to drive on first lane, not a center lane. It's not
Hmm.
depend on speed. If you take early and jaldi means early. If you are
Hmm.
wanna take early U-turn or cut or go another side or another place, so you have to drive on first lane. If
Hmm.
you wanna go long distance, long travel, so you can use middle lane or
And what about
last
the
lane.
third lane?
I'm just talking about two lanes.
Acha, acha,
It's totally depend on distance,
acha.
U-turn or cut or place. We
Hmm.
when where we have to go. It's
But
totally depend on.
I agree with your point.
Hmm,
But matlab, it makes sense actually what you are talking.
hmm,
But matlab, as I already told you, I traveled 50 kilometer and I saw a lot
hmm,
of highways. So one symbols, matlab, in one highway I saw a symbol matlab, every between 15 10 kilometers just after every.
hmm.
So what was that symbol about? Like heavy vehicles
Okay,
drive on the first lane, like this lane, ऐसा करके something.
okay.
Heavy vehicles, that means low speed. So they are meant to drive on the first lane.
First lane means from starting first lane or middle.
वही ना कि first lane, like if you are traveling like this,
Hmm.
we have one, two, three.
First lane.
हाँ, तो I'm talking about the first.
Yeah, speed also depend. If we are think
Uh,
if we are going long distance, so we can't go slow.
hmm.
So that's why we have to
नहीं नहीं, speed is
maintain
also,
speed. Uh,
yeah. हाँ मतलब in
speed
Japan,
also matter here.
obviously, na, like if someone is traveling, want to travel in 100 kilometer per hour speed,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
so what is the sense to matlab, how they will decide like which lane I
Hmm.
should drive? Matlab, this should be a standard. Na? Like if you are traveling between these
Hmm.
steps, so this is the lane which you should drive.
Hmm.
Otherwise, you won't be able to, matlab, you won't be able to travel smoothly because any number of speed vehicle
Hmm.
can come in front of you.
Hmm.
You know, so that must be the rule between.
Hmm.
that thing.
Hmm. Hmm.
And one video I show that in other country, uh, there's a lane decided like this is the last lane. So every vehicle which want to go very quickly, he's very late and is driving so fast, so he should travel on this lane and he can go as much as the speed it want.
As much. Right.
मतलब जितनी
Hmm.
है वही. So and in middle, मतलब
Hmm.
the less मतलब there would be a range, so
Hmm.
he can travel in that lane,
Hmm.
and the slower vehicle like bike and a scooty and all, so they can
Hmm.
travel easily on that lane.
Hmm.
So why but initially I used to think कि I always noticed that the truck always drive on the last lane. You must notice, and
Yeah.
they are heavy and they are slow. मतलब every minute,
Huh.
in every minute, they are being overtaken by multiple vehicles,
Huh.
and still they why they are traveling on the मतलब, driving on the third lane. Every car is
Maybe
coming and
sometime some truck or some heavy vehicles drive
hmm.
sometime. If they have unload, they have not any loaded goods
हाँ,
on their trucks. Maybe they that time they can, or they have also go long distance. So they that time they can use.
they drive only 80 kilometer per hour,
Uh,
or maximum they can go up to 100 kilometer per hour, but
yeah,
not more than that. But if
it's
a
enough.
car is
It's
coming, car is
hmm,
always go more than 100.
more than 100. Yeah.
Hmm.
But we can't drive more than 100. 100 is good.
Huh?
100 is good for our safety.
For our car,
We are also safety for
मतलब
balance.
अच्छा,
Yeah,
if car can be imbalance if we drive more than 100, is it?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
There is a situation, not every time or not.
Hmm.
There is a situation.
मतलब it depends which
Hmm.
car we are driving also.
Hmm. Yeah,
Obviously, मतलब, if the vehicle if the car is very light in weight, so it can there's a chance it can be disbalanced,
uh,
है ना?
it can be changed in aeroplane. Yeah, uh, for a few seconds. Yeah. If you
Also,
are
like,
using, if you are driving car uh,
hmm,
and down your mirror, there is also your car is moved by
uh,
air.
right.
Uh,
Bike, I observed this thing on my Splendor bike actually. When I
hmm.
drive on the highway and have reached to the 90 kilometer per hour speed. So at that
Hmm.
time, my bike is starting get shaking.
Hmm.
So I noticed it. But my Hunter, the
Hmm.
Royal Enfield Hunter, that is good.
Hmm.
90 is easy for that. Easy to drive.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, this is heavy bike, bro.
it's a heavy bike.
Uh,
You can't feel any shaking on that.
uh,
So, like how wh- in Splendor, you will feel something like Hava can disbalance your bike and
hmm.
you can be fallen down.
Hmm.
And but in Hunter case, it's a heavy bike and matlab, you could be fly away, but your bike will be there.
also depend if someone is sitting behind us, behind you, so it's also
Hmm.
matter. So you are talking about you are using alone in this situation.
I was driving alone. Eh?
Huh. So your bike is smoothly going on 19 speed, 90 speed.
No, no, matlab, my sister was sitting behind.
So it's also matter if someone is sitting also with you. So
But at the time, like Splenda I was talking about, so at the time,
uh,
Sumit was sitting behind.
okay.
Hmm.
Mm, yeah.
Hmm. It's a, it's a matter of matlab weight of the bike.
The weight of the engine of the
Hmm.
bike. Engine.
Engine also.
Mm. So how's
You know,
your experience? Or we will talk next bike
what is
experience.
the bike experience is good. Matlab,
Hunter. I'm talking about
हाँ,
Hunter. Compared to Splendor or Hunter. So what is the difficulty and what is the benefit?
benefit matlab benefit is obviously is that ki you can take your hunter and go as much as far you want,
Hmm.
like 500 kilometer, 1000 kilometer, and still hunter will say और कितना चलना है भाई चलो.
Hmm.
Hunter won't complain you कि I can't
You
move.
know, you know, that time you are gonna purchase your bike Hunter.
Hmm.
One bug is talking about Deepak. I
Hate,
didn't remember what is the.
hating issue.
So it's
There,
going.
he said about the two things ki
Uh,
there could be a heating issue and one more if you are driving your bike in the rain, so the bad water will pop, like
हाँ.
thrown on
Hmm.
you on.
Who is coming behind you? Huh?
Hmm? हाँ.
So you figured this or no?
No,
This.
the मतलब heating issue after that I researched
Hmm.
कि मतलब is it actual there's a heat issue on the hunter or not,
Hmm.
so मतलब people said मतलब this much of a state you can easily, if you have air cooling on your bike, so this much of speed will be there.
Air cooling function.
हाँ मतलब in my bike
Hmm.
there's a air cooling actually only. There's a two type of cooling, air cooling and water cooling.
Hmm.
And water cooling is very efficient.
Hmm.
Talking about the heat, so if you have air cooling, so air is the only resource who will uh, coolen up your bike engine.
Hmm.
So there's the
So
only
how it's
ratio.
work? It's
हाँ
from any button or how it's
नहीं
work? Air cooling.
नहीं,
So
अरे मतलब outside air ना, air is coming and it will
अच्छा.
cool down your engine
Automatically work. Huh? Air
automatically. हाँ.
cooling. Okay.
So it happens. So in every, like, you can you can talk about the bullet,
Hmm.
meteor, and there are a lot of Royal Enfield bikes. So every bike has this issue.
Hmm.
If we are saying it is a issue, so every bike has this issue. And
Hmm.
talk about, like, if you are driving, you will feel a lot of heat uh, in your feet and you won't be able to drive. So
Hmm.
that was the complete lie. I
Hmm.
didn't feel anything something like that. I drive almost 200 or 200 kilometer approx continuously. I didn't feel
Continue.
anything. Huh.
Okay.
So
So
that
it's
is
only
like,
rumor. Huh?
that is experience. That was a complete lie
Hmm.
or misinformation provided by the Deepak to us false information.
mm,
and and that thing like water will be thrown up your to onto yours. So that I didn't feel yet. But matlab, bike I didn't feel actually because never I didn't feel that the groundwater on my back. But my
mm.
bike become dirty after if I'm driving in the rainwater. So
Okay.
that happens only.
Everyone, every bike or vehicle is be dirty.
Ah, obviously,
Uh,
why?
yeah.
Obviously. And okay, Malab, that was there's these two information was false actually,
Mm,
as per my experience till now. In future, maybe it may change.
mm,
So and the experience we were talking about the experience. So experience is you can go, you can drive your hunter till 300, 400 kilometer
mm,
easily,
mm,
and the hunter won't complain you.
mm,
And and you can drive your bike at 90 kilometer per hour or 100 kilometer per hour easily.
mm.
You will feel bilkul easy.
How did
You
you
will feel easy. Like
ride? Mm. What was your top speed in your hunter?
top speed, matlab, top speed I didn't observe and I didn't try it, but I go up to I think 110 or 115 kilometer per hour.
115. Okay.
I drive on that much of a
Mm,
speed. Mm.
okay.
So that's the thing. And
Mm.
matlab, very efficient bike.
Average?
हाँ,
What is the
don't come
average?
to that. So that is the why that is the cons in the Hunter bike as compared to the Splendor. Splendor gives by 6 kilometer per
In hunter?
liter average.
Mm.
In Hunter, it is almost you can divide by what two.
30.
30 is I'm happy if it is it is giving me 30 average. I'm happy, but it
30 is good, bro.
huh
30 is good.
30 is good, but it is not giving me 30.
30. But
Uh,
giving
it is
minimum
giving only 25.
25. Okay.
Hmm. 25, but people says that highway mileage of the Hunter is
Mm.
around 30, 35.
Oh, Naga. Yeah.
Hmm.
If you are using in cities area, so you can't
Hmm. But
take up
but
30.
also I noticed my this trip I noticed the how much petrol I used and how much I traveled. So
Mm.
I calculated the average. So I found 30 kilometer it gives me on the highway also. So that is the top average I was able to achieve till now.
Mm.
But people also says after service bike average improves. Let's
Mm.
see.
Mm.
I already had one service done.
Mm. After 3, 4 service, maybe it
Hmm.
will be increased.
Hmm. Wait. But obviously, bike is good. Bike is
Yeah, I
good.
know. The bike is good.
Hmm.
Also, is looking good.
Hmm. Look also good.
हाँ,
मतलब मतलब I am impressed with the bike. Well, I purchased bike just for the look and just for
हम्म,
the Royal Enfield brand. But after observe the performance of the bike,
हम्म,
I'm also impressed with that also because
हम्म,
I went to the trip, went to the tour, and use my bike, and it give me a very smooth experience. I never feel ki my my bike has been uh, betrays me. You know, betray, give me a dhoka like.
Hmm.
It didn't give anything in between. It was the
Hmm.
smooth, but the only thing under wants is petrol. Just
Hmm.
fill your fuel tank and you can go
Hmm.
where you want.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, bro, that was
so
the much talk for today.
yeah, today
But
was good
still,
talk.
we have a lot of
Hmm.
topic. We can come up with some other content also, like
Hmm.
some other aspects to the towards traffic rules. So we can discuss further on this topic in our
Hmm.
upcoming sessions. So
Hmm.
let's see. Malab, you can also go and find and research on
Hmm.
this topic, and I also do the same, and we can
Hmm.
discuss it again.
Okay, yeah, yeah, we can.
Good idea.
Yeah, it's good, good, bro.
Okay. Okay,
Oh,
that
okay.
that's all from my side. So
Yeah.
let's end up the stream.
Oh, maybe this is enough for today. So we will continue tomorrow our stream. Yeah.
Hmm.
We had a good time with good topics.
Hmm. Hmm.
So people, you maybe you learned about what we said about highways on or roads. Or we will continue or we will come also on traffic rules. Or also, what do you want? You can comment in our comment box. So we will talk and we will discuss in next stream. Okay. Maybe this is time for end for this stream. So, okay, Saurabh.
Okay, thank you, Yogesh, and thank you everyone who are watching us and learning good stuff from me. Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you,
all.
everyone. Bye.